This has been quite an entertaining last couple of months for Jose Mourinho and AS Roma. The Portuguese tactician arrived at the Italian capital looking to rebuild his reputation that had taken quite a hit during his time in England. The same goes for Roma, who were nowhere near the top of the pile in Italian football and needed some special attention. After winning the Conference League, the Gialorossi knew that they needed to build on that momentum during the summer transfer window. So today, we're going to talk about all the right things Roma and Mourinho have done this summer and analyse whether they are going to be moving on to bigger things next season or wither away like they normally do. Meanwhile, some of the biggest teams in Europe are looking to move for French international Benjamin Pavard, whose time at Bayern Munich might be up. And Mikel Arteta has finally been able to sign Oleksandr Zinchenko, who joins Arsenal, looking to earn some more playing time from next season. Before we get started, we want to share the sponsor of today's video. The OneFootball app is the ultimate football platform and is a must-have for every football fan, so that you can follow all of your favourite leagues, teams and players all the time right from your phone. You can be sure to turn on notifications for specific players to be instantly alerted when they score a goal or when they're involved in other breaking news. It is the best and easiest way to stay up to date with everything football. Click the link in the description down below to download the app right now. You won't regret it. From Manchester to London, there is only one step this summer, or at least that is the case for City at Arsenal. After the arrival of Gabriel Jesus for nearly €53 million, it is Oleksandr Zinchenko's turn to leave the citizens and join the ranks of the team based in the north of the English capital. Oleksandr Zinchenko has joined us on a long-term contract from Manchester City. The 25-year-old brings a wealth of Premier League and international football experience to our squad, having made 128 appearances for Manchester City and playing 52 times for his country, Ukraine, read the statement released by the Gunners to formalise the announcement. The transfer brings in €35.3 million plus €2.3 million in bonuses to the reigning English champions. Arsenal have thus made their fifth summer signing after having attracted Gabriel Jesus, Fabio Vieira, Porto, Matt Turner, New England Revolution, and the young Marquinhos from Sao Paulo, without forgetting the return from loan of William Saliba from Marseille, which sounds like a new signing at the Emirates Stadium. As for the Brazilian striker, the presence of Mikel Arteta surely counted in the eyes of Oleksandr Zinchenko, the two men having worked together when the Spanish tactician officiated as Pep Guardiola's assistant at Man City between 2016 and 2019. The Ukrainian international also needed a change of scenery, since he was not one of the indisputable starters at the Etihad, 10 starts in the Premier League in the 2021-22 campaign. Technically gifted and reliable in defence, Zinchenko has a profile that complements with how Arteta likes his players to play football. Zinchenko arrives to compete with Kieran Tierney at left-back. But above all, the Ukrainian offers an additional option in midfield to Arteta. After winning numerous trophies with Man City, 3 English Premier League titles, 1 FA Cup, 4 League Cups, 1 Community Shield, Oleksandr Zinchenko intends to establish himself as an essential element in the ranks of Arsenal, with the ambition to continue to fill his trophy cabinet, but also to bring the Londoners back to Champions League football. And just like Robert Lewandowski, Benjamin Pavard is also set to leave Bayern Munich. Like the transfer of the Polish striker to FC Barcelona, this perspective might have seemed a little surprising at the start of the summer, until the rumours were well and truly founded. We may be living the same thing with the French world champion. Time goes by, we slowly put together the pieces of a puzzle that is starting to look like something. Bayern Munich have even opened the door to the departure of their defender. The latter is under contract until 2024 and can still bring in a substantial sum of money. The management does not intend to sell off an important element of its defence either, which, if not brilliant, has always provided great service. The Bavarian Giants have set his price at €35 million, as reported by Sky Germany a few days ago. This rate could frighten more than one team, but according to information from Bild and The Sun, there are quite a few courtiers, and above all, of great reputation. The transfer of the former Lille man would fill the coffers of the club again, a little empty following the arrival of Matthijs de Ligt. And then there's the extension of Serge Gnabry and the possible transfer of young Mathys Tel to be financed. Manchester United and Chelsea are the two most serious contenders. The two English clubs are looking for a central defender, even 2 for the Blues, in addition to a right-back with the probable future departure of Cesar Azpilicueta. Pavard's versatility allows him to fulfill both roles. To facilitate the transfer, agent Pini Zahavi has become quite active. Manchester United are also likely to entertain the possibility, but for now they focus on snaring Frenkie de Jong, who's playing hard to get at the moment. But all in all, things are heating up for Pavard, who is going to be a valuable addition to any team that picks him up. Only a few weeks ago, Inter Milan said that they will not be moving for Paulo Dybala, who had only just become a free agent after deciding not to extend his deal with Juventus. The Argentine forward was meant to be one of the most wanted players on the planet, so everyone had this feeling that he will end up signing for a major team in Europe. A week back, if you would have asked us about the chances of Roma signing him up, we would have laughed at your innocence. But truth be told, we never knew that Jose Mourinho was playing the role of an agent during his free time. A new start. After 7 years of a beautiful union with Juventus, Paulo Dybala decided to change air this summer. However, the old lady had done everything to save the marriage with Joya by offering him several contract extensions. But the Argentinian international declined all the offers one after the other. Free since June 30th, he was therefore on the market. Under the impetus of Jose Mourinho, who made him his priority since he saw him as the player capable of taking AS Roma a step forward, the team from the Italian capital embarked on this case. Not very interested at first, Paulo Dybala, who wanted to play in the Champions League while the Gialorossi will play in the Europa League, then listened. The special one did everything to convince him, and Dybala ended up saying yes to Roma. In the midst of all this, Roma are looking more and more like a team capable of making the likes of AC Milan, Inter Milan and Juventus a run for their money. Roma have a lot of depth in pretty much every department, and if we look at their best starting 11, this is a team that should be aiming for some silverware next season. Up front, they have Tammy Abraham. Behind him is the pairing of Dybala and Zaniolo. We're definitely going to see more of Spinazzola this season, with Pellegrini and Nemanja Matic set to play in midfield. Zeki Celik has joined from Lille, and his trickery down the flank will be a joy to watch. The three-man defensive pairing of Ibanez, Smalling and Mancini provides solidarity. All in all, Roma are a really strong side without Dybala in it. But then again, to push for trophies you need a player like Dybala who can turn a game on its head at any time. And if things work out and Mourinho manages to gel this team together, who can bet against AS Roma from not punching above their weight and do something they have done in almost 20 years?